Well, look at this. The dollar store sells a wall charger. USB wall tap, as they call it. It's the Erie Circuit brand. Claims to be 1 amp rated. We will test that. And let's see. Universal voltage. Output 5 volt 1 amp. Charge things and keep away from water flame. Well, we've already done the fire thing before, so. Alright, let's open her up. Take a look at the instructions here for kicks and also a general feel of the unit. So here's the instruction manual. Oh, they did the folded under technique. Quite a popular trick there. Makes turning these manuals into ripped pieces of paper quite quickly. Alright, we're just stalling for time because it unfolds. Read all, blah, blah, blah. 50-60 hertz, 0.2 amps in the wall. For Alright, all the usual warning stuff. If you break this open, you have to stop using it or something. A little bit dirty, but we can see on there it says Emberk. We're back. White balance is now manual. So we can see that it's got valid looking marks on it and everything. Slightly light. Actually, we can measure that. We have the power, we have the technology. 26 grams versus my standard kind of weird one is 50 grams. And the Samsung standard 2 amp charger is 37 grams. Oops. Sleep. No. So first we'll show our testing methodology with the Samsung one here. So we plug it in, grab our awkward USB adapter that is way too long. We'll be able to read voltage. And we have our switchable load. But the first thing we're going to do is test this thing with no load to see what the voltage it stays open circuit, because some chargers go quite high. All right, so that by the way, it's 5.3 volt rated on the Samsung, so it's pretty much in spec. Now we just awkwardly plug in our dummy supply here. We're on the 500 milliamp setting, and it's holding the voltage. Go up to the 1 amp setting. Barely notice a change. I don't have 2 amps worth of testing, so our test is concluded. It passes. And then just to compare, here's this gel-ass one that I have a stack of. It has a Qualcomm quick charge mode that is 12 volts. But if we notice, it's open flaky. Its open circuit voltage is 12 volts. And then once we load it down, it then pops down. But some phones actually scream when you plug it in, so I don't know. Maybe not the best detector. And then we go up to the 1 amp and it drops down to 5 volts even. So maybe be careful with these gel-ass ones. I don't know. Ugh. Now, what we've actually been waiting for. The dollar store one. This might just explode. You know, it'd be interesting. Pops up to 5.1 volts, open circuit. Let's give it a load. Drops to 4.96 under 500 milliamps or so of load. And at 1 amp, holds it steady. Wow, I'm really impressed with this so far. Let's check for isolation. And we can go ahead and set this to AC coupling to find ripple. So at 500 milliamps, that's about 300 millivolts of ripple at a switching frequency of 30 kilohertz. And let's pop that up to 1 amp. And everything remains basically the same. Not too bad. Let's once again set this to DC to make sure our voltage feels right. You can see a little bit of ripple actually coming through. Let's Yeah, it's Vmax. It's close to what our multimeter is saying on there. All right, I guess we should do a teardown now. Oops. Who needs a Dremel tool anyway, right? So, I caused a little too much damage to this thing, but we'll be able to tell the circuitry, just can't reuse it. The front part used to clip in to these little tab things here. Besides the fact that I completely destroyed the PCB, I actually really like those little tab things. I don't need a real expert to tell me what they think, but that's overall not the worst connection I've felt. It generally springs in. Which way does it go? That way. Okay. Yeah, probably adequate. There is this little insulating sheet between the live inputs and the terminal thingies. Very good. We've got our little resistor fuse there, and what looks like a really, really good power supply circuit. Like, surprisingly good, in my opinion. That's the best shot I can get. Alright, let's go a quick overview. The caps on it are Fenzing. You can see these ones are Chang, so not like super name brand, but I don't expect them to be really. There's our protection noise filtery capacitor there. There's our transformer. Doesn't look terrible. I've actually got a cutout here for the live. So this is our low volt side. You can see they actually have, plenty of distance here. Is that a spark gap? It's actually a crude spark gap right there. Quite interesting. It's a very long one, but yeah. So they've got a spark gap there with the, you can see the two little prongs. They've got the slot cut out. Man, I'm really impressed by this. Kind of sad I destroyed it now. Yeah, they do have the 2 pins going to whatever resistor it is, tells the phone that it's an amp charger or something. I don't quite understand that side of things. They've omitted a part here. Other than that, I think that's it. Strange transformer, it has this little ledge thing that comes out to put the pins over on the other side there. Strange and cute. So what's the cap rated at here? Is it properly rated? 470 microfarad at 10 volt. That's double what we expect to see in there. And good. Are these good universal size ones? 4.7 mic at 400 volt. I mean, as long as these caps are legit on their rating, 400 volt, that's all well and good. I fully recommend this. I have to say my usual, don't blame me if your house catches fire for using third-party dollar store whatever ones. But besides the legal silliness, this is a very great little charger. I'm going to be picking up probably a stack of them because they seem to perform at 1 amp. The switching frequency is admirably high enough to not be audible, and the construction quality is so much better than I would expect for this. I mean, it's well done. One quick side note, I did say it was a little bit warm when I grabbed it off of the power supply. I haven't tested it to see if it gets too hot or anything like that. So I'll have an update down in the description at some point, but check the comments or do your own testing, kind of set it somewhere safe and watch it for, many hours or so or whatever to make sure it doesn't catch fire. That's been all I can say about the E-Circuit USB wall tap. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, more dollar store things mainly, apparently, at this point. Jeez. I guess that's all I'll say. There's a playlist of all my dollar store videos of varying quality, and there's going to be plenty more coming out, too. Thanks for watching. Bye.